Nathan? Nathan, I wrapped your sandwich in cellophane just like you like it. You, wanna come in and sing some blues?
No thanks, Tosh. There's something about those songs. They depress me.
Robert. What you doing, man? You know, your crack dealer's right around the corner, dude. He's got that premium classic records vinyl. Those DCC classics. Don't you want that mental fix? That little bit of happiness that you get when you get something? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you do. So, very interesting question. Thought, ramble. So, it gets down to the basics of why we collect, and, it's a psychological thing. It's like doing drugs. I hate to say it. It's a click. I mean, it's a moment of happiness that you get out of things. And maybe you're at the point where you're not getting the fix. So, like any good druggie, I mean, you gotta amplify it. Go out on a classic records buying binge. Come on. Anyway, I've been collecting things for a while too, and you get to those moments where you're like questioning, you look at all of the stuff, like, look at all these. I mean, you're like, I got a bunch of movies here that I've watched maybe once or twice. Why? I mean, it's that emotional connection to it, I guess. You're always living in fear. I'm not going to be able to hear it again. I'm not going to be able to see it again. I don't know. It's just a human mentality. Do I need all this stuff? No, probably not. Could I sell some of it? Yeah. But when you sell it, you got that emptiness, it's not like some people can cleanly break from things, but I don't know, it's like, so I'm a big Ingmar Bergman, Akira Kurosawa fan, and if I gave away one of those movies, I know that, like, eventually I'd want to watch it again, so, and, some of the stuff is just not readily accessible on the net. I'm sure it will be in the future, but, yeah. It's stuff to fill time. So I think you're looking at it in a light that everybody goes through at some moment when they're collecting, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think you're getting to the point where you just need a break from things, and I've seen this with the VC that people need to put things on a shelf. So it's like me with a lot of classic rock. I mean, I love classic rock, don't get me wrong, but when it's played over and over again, and you just hear the same stuff over again, it just doesn't have that same resonance anymore. So I deliberately put some things on the shelf, and force myself. I'm not gonna play this thing to death because I'd rather enjoy it later. And I'm always seeking new experiences, so it's kind of why I'm on a jazz kick right now, because I've been really digging jazz for the past 2 or 3 years because it's been really kind of a breath of fresh air, and I know I'm gonna drift onto something else eventually. I mean, I'm just looking for that thing. But it's kind of a nice journey along the way. But you're at a point where I think everybody gets to at a certain point in time, and the only one who can resolve this mental grayness where you're at is you. You ultimately have to decide what you want to do, but I think your goal of trying to listen to everything and setting up that goal, I think, it puts things in perspective for one, but, it also takes the enjoyment out of it. And if you're taking the enjoyment out of things, then don't do it. I mean, find something you enjoy and stick with it. So that's my ramble. That's my thoughts. Thought I'd jump in because I've seen a couple of responses now. So have a good one, my friend. And I am happy you're making videos again. Everybody just loves you, so keep it up. Have a good night, everyone.
Grandma! Grandma! Look! Duke, that's that radio! Don't touch it! Turn it up! Turn it up! It's unbelievable! I've never heard music like this before! It speaks to me! Todd! Dad, this is unbelievable! Now watch! Now watch!
Yeah?
Well, if this is out there, think how much more is out there! This is the kind of music that tells me to go out there and be somebody!
But Nathan...
Let him go.